Mobile games are always evolving, and for April 2023, we're bringing you a fresh batch of exciting new games for Android and iOS. So here are the top 10 games to look out for this month. Number 10. Rise of Disaster. This one's an open-world zombie survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world where you're able to explore a vast map and fight against hordes of zombies either using a sword or a gun. The game features dangerous zombie bosses that require skill and strategy to defeat. In the game, you have to use your survival skills to navigate through a world overrun by zombies. The open-world aspect of the game allows for freedom and exploration and decision-making. The graphics of the game are definitely impressive, and there's a lot of missions and quests with a storyline which makes the game outstanding. Number 9. Highwater. This is the high watermark of an adventure game released by Netflix, which is set in the post-apocalyptic world. Here, you'll freely control the main character, Nikos, as he boats through a hauntingly beautiful landscape. Although the game isn't fully open world, there's plenty of room to explore and discover new locations. You will fight with enemies in turn-based mode and pick up equipment and add new friends to your party, which you can then use to test in turn-based combat rounds. Besides all that, the game has a good storyline and amazing gameplay. Number 8. Robot Escape Mars. Well, welcome to the world of Mars, where you are the boss of the last robot standing. Here, you have to help this little robot to complete the mission in limited amount of time. You have to explore a vast open-world area, gather resources, and use the scout drone to locate targets and their direction. It's definitely not an easy task, but with the resources earned, you can enhance the batteries, jump height, and drone flight height. The game features many challenging missions which I think you're really gonna like. The game is a thrilling adventure that'll keep you on your toes. Number 7. BattleZone. This is also an offline FPS game in which you have to take down your enemies. The game features 4 modes including Frontline, Deathmatch, Free-for-all, and Hardcore, including 6 maps and a variety of guns. And the game's graphics are actually quite good, not expected from a 150 megabyte game, plus the controls are good too. Number 6. Police Officer Simulator. As you probably guessed from the title, this is a simulator game where you have to perform a wide variety of missions to become the commissioner of the city. In this game, you have to explore a wide open world city and arrest the bad drivers and criminals who have committed an offense. Besides it, you can control all vehicles available on the map, like helicopters, airplanes, boats, and cars. More than 52 other police vehicles. Although the game has a very interesting mission like game protection, chase cars, and helicopter missions are pretty awesome. Overall, this is an amazing game with good graphics. Number 5. Mighty Doom.
Blast your soldier!
Mighty Doom is a new mobile game from Bethesda, and it's pretty clear that Mighty Doom is basically a clone of Archero, where you have to fight with enemies at every stage from a top-down perspective. Besides it, the gameplay in Mighty Doom is a repetitive slog. You will earn gear and materials that'll be useful for upgrading your gear, you will clear every stage without dying, and at the end, you have to fight against the boss. Overall, it's a decent game with decent graphics. Number 4. Ice Cream United. If you're looking for a thrilling multiplayer game, then look no further than Ice Cream United. Now this game is not for the faint of heart, as you can team up with Jay and his friends to escape from the factory. You and your friends will need to work together to solve puzzles and collect ice cream in order to escape from Rod's factory. But beware, as Rod will be hot on your heels trying to capture the escaped kids. Thankfully, you can craft or find weapons to defend yourself and your friends. But the excitement doesn't end there. You can also take on the role of Rod and capture the other players to win the game. With stunning graphics and a horror theme, Ice Cream United is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. Bonus game, The Harry Potter Magic Awakened. This mobile game is an exciting addition to the world of Harry Potter. It is a role-playing game that allows players to create their own characters and attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The game features stunning graphics and allows players to explore the magical world of Harry Potter like never before. In the game, players can choose their own Hogwarts house and attend classes to learn spells and potions. You can fly in the sky and fight with monsters, although the game is still in the beta stage and released globally soon. Number 3. Raji, an ancient epic. This one's an adventure game that's now available for mobile and published by Netflix. The game is set in ancient India and follows the story of a young girl named Raji who is chosen by the gods to save the world from demons. The game features stunning visuals inspired by Indian art and architecture, as well as a unique combat system that incorporates traditional Indian dance forms. In the game, you will solve puzzles, fight with monsters, and help the main character Raji to reach her destination. Overall, Raji, an ancient epic, has received critical acclaim for its storytelling, visuals, and gameplay. Number 2. Endless Nightmare 5: Curse. This is a first-person, thrilling horror game that offers more content than its predecessors. Here, you will fight against lots of zombies and bosses. The game features a larger map with more areas and instances to explore. Players can choose from 16 swords and 4 charms to find their preferred weapon. The game features a variety of ghosts that players must destroy one by one. Although the game has 3D graphics that provide players with a realistic visual experience. Number 1. Undawn. This one's an upcoming open-world survival game which is recently released in the English language for testing. So if you don't know about this game yet, it's kind of a mixture of Days and The Last of Us, where the whole game is set in a post-apocalyptic world and you'll play as a member of one of the few remaining survivor groups. Here, you'll need to survive against human, natural, and alien adversaries while also upgrading your settlement, gear, weapons, and more. Besides it, the game has a vast open-world map where you can explore and complete different objectives. Currently, this game is in the beta stage and it'll be available soon, within a few months. So there you have it, gamers, the top 10 best new games of the month. So please let me know in the comments which game you like the most, and if you want to be kept up to date on the latest and best mobile games as they release, then subscribe to Down to Top with bell notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.